Yo, yo,
Yo,
we good? We live?
hey, let me see. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull up the screen share real quick so I can see what you got going on. If I can find my mouse, bro. One thing about me is I lose the mouse cursor, bro. It disappears on me
Hmm.
constantly. Like that must be a product of becoming old. It gotta be.
I keep mine in the same spot, so it's always the same place.
But we've returned. Consistency is key, I guess. I mean, because truthfully, I'm gonna be truthful. Can we be truthful before we start yapping?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about about this shit, but I'm gonna talk about it. The only part of it I care about really is not the DJ Academics supposedly getting slapped, not DJ Academics supposedly having a boxing match with Lil Baby. It's the taking money part. Now, just a week ago, maybe a little bit more than that, like during the rollout for Don't Be Dumb, ASAP Rocky had an interview with DJ Academics, and ASAP Rocky flat out accused this nigga to his face of taking money to post. He accused him of taking money to post favorable stories about Drake. That's what he accused him of. You know what I mean? Now, whether he did that or not is neither here nor there. But he came out of his own mouth. He didn't say that he accepted money flat out. He said he didn't say he accepted money to give Little Baby favorable coverage, but he did say he accepted money to calm down on the criticism. Whether that's give favorable coverage or just not even talk about it. But to me, it's all in the same. It's all in the same realm, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. It just basically confirms that the whole industry is cooked. The end these motherfuckers will try to destroy. They will try to big up somebody if they like them, and they'll try to destroy the person that they don't like. Off gates. That's immediate.
Yeah, I agree.
They're, because the DJ Academics will flat out tell you that the reason why he even started shitting on Lil Baby in the first place is because Lil Baby name dropped him on the album and kind of dissed him. Which I mean, it's his prerogative if he want to shit on them because of that. Like it's not anything wrong with that in my eye. But when you come out the face and say that you basically accepted money to kind of ease back on shitting on him, that's when you
Start getting
crossing
disrespectful
over
towards a
lines.
nigga that can talk about music.
And it's the fact that he pops off about his credibility and wants to and threatens to fight niggas over his credibility all the time. Like not threatens to fight. Let me rewind that. Threatens to try to ruin niggas' careers if they question his credibility. And when you a so-called journalist, your credibility is what you live and die by, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. It doesn't seem to be that way anymore. You know what I mean? It just if you can get a bunch of viewers on your live stream, it don't matter if what you saying is bullshit or not. That's what it sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you could get a bunch of viewers, you could say whatever you want. Nobody gives a fuck if it's true, if it's credible, if it's factual. None of that. You just the most popular, which he is. When it come down to hip hop, only he more popular in his. He's more popular by himself than some whole like fucking what's the word? Like outlets. Let's just be for real about it. Like it is what it is. He got more popularity, get more traffic than his whole media outlets do. Nobody is checking Complex the way they check him.
Yep, I
Nobody is
agree.
checking for double XL or anything the way they check him because he's accessible. He can go.
It's on
Excuse
the
me.
internet, like he's everywhere. I
Right.
will say that, and it's so easy to really just throw up a stream. Um, and lately he's been getting some pretty. Well, he has been getting interviews. He got the ASAP Rocky interview. I ain't watched it, but
I ain't watch it either because like I didn't need a DJ Academics interview to convince me to listen to that album. Like I was gonna listen to it anyway. So I didn't need to waste my time watching him talk to DJ Academics. Right? Like really, I had better shit to do than watch that shit.
yeah,
But um, I think what I was trying to get at is you basically summed it up. What I was trying to get at. He's easily accessible. You could get access to DJ Academics almost at any time of day. You don't have to wait for a fucking article to pop out like you do when it's double XL or complex or something. You just if something happened that day, you know he's gonna stream. He streams every single day. All you do is wait for the damn notification to come through, and you get in you're able to digest the media. But that's all the more reason why you shouldn't be out here spouting bullshit or accepting money to have your opinion swayed, especially when you stand on that that's something that you don't do. Like, like paying you 30,000 to not talk about the album, then what's it, your opinion ain't valuable. Then if that's what's going on, in my eyes,
and I mean paying
yeah.
you to not talk about it is crazy. I mean, like I could see paying you to talk about the album, but to not talk about it is even crazier.
I'm
Um,
paying them to ease up on the criticism, but like I can understand why they would pay him to not talk about it because a lot of times if he talk about shit in a negative way, not a lot of times. Let me put it this way: with certain artists that's of a certain generation, if he talk about stuff in a negative way, he can kind of sway the opinion.
mm-hmm.
Lil Baby is damn near above that though. Lil Baby ain't never flopped. Like he's never flopped. No matter what you think about how the quality of his music has been, he's not flopped, right? And his biggest album, which I think is Wham, right? Uh, came out after Academics was shitting on him.
Mm-hmm.
It was either Wham or My Turn. I know My Turn is a huge fucking album, bro. Like, and that was the album I think that DJ Academics had a problem with him over. But it really don't matter. The thing that matters is that I just don't think we could take any of these niggas seriously, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't think we can either. It's all kind of been shown to be fake in some way, shape, or form, from the botted streams to, and I mean, this can even date back to like the fake jewelry. Like, it's always an image, it's always something extra. It's never all that it seems. I feel like the days of hip hop, and I mean, it's probably, this is probably getting off topic a little bit, but like the days of hip hop where everything was like real, and people were really out here, like, other than doing drugs, because like I feel like really the only thing real that goes on in rap now is like the drug taking. That's like something serious. And I mean, you could also go into a little bit about the drill scene, because I know it is actually people dying in that drill music. So I'm not necessarily speaking of drill per se, but just regular rap, like mainstream rap, is it's not real anymore. And I I don't know. I feel like when you start to pay people to not talk about the album, because I feel like even as a rapper and with music, I mean, you have to have an opinion. Like and it's okay for somebody to say that something is bad also because generally it's going to be a million people that think it's good, like especially when you're a higher caliber artist. So I feel like it's just weird for people to get paid to not do what they're most known for.
But the thing about Ack said, Ack flat out said the reason why he even criticizes Lil Baby is because Lil Baby dissed him on an album. So even if he had shit on the album, that's what I'm saying. That might even be performative. Even if he had talked about it in a negative way. And don't get me wrong, they didn't. I guess the allegation wasn't that he got paid flat out not to talk about it. It was let's put it out there the way it was put out. Paid 30,000 to ease up on the criticism. That's what it was. Ease up on the criticism. But
so I don't know why. So Lil Baby dissed him on the song, right? Freddie Gibbs dissed this nigga on the song. Did he try to fight Freddie?
Bro, he went at Freddie Gibbs for years, bro. He called that nigga Spready Gibbs, bro. He spreaded a picture.
I saw that. Spready Gibbs.
He went at Freddie for years, bro. He tried to, but the thing about Freddie is not like nobody in Freddie's fan base give a fuck about DJ Akademiks. And the thing about Freddie is not like Lil Baby and them, where it's where they try to portray some code of silence, gangsterism shit. Man, Freddie Gibbs was talking shit back to that nigga every day. He was on stage on tour on stage playing diss records that was made about him. Like Freddie Gibbs is somebody that's basically untrollable. Like if you try, because he does not, and he don't let up, bro. Like, yeah. So I think with Freddie, even though Ack was going at him just as hard, it just didn't affect Freddie that way. I think he kind of eased up off Freddie. Like he was going after Freddie baby mama, bro. Like, the one who was doing like OnlyFans or whatever that bullshit ass shit that used to be popular like 2 or 3 years ago, where the chicks get in that van and have an interview and then they go fuck some dude afterwards. Like I never seen don't get me wrong, I've never seen the actual videos, but I've seen the clips of them doing the interviews. Like, cause that shit used to be on World Star. It used to be all over the place. They used to go viral. Freddie Gibbs' baby mama was apparently one of them. And DJ Akademiks, just like his DJ Akademiks, just like his baby daddy Drake, he's tried to attack Freddie Gibbs through the woman. That's what he tried to do. Tried to attack him through the woman. It just don't work on Freddie, but
yeah, and I see that, but I just feel like rap is just in such a terrible place right now, bro. Like when you got DJ Akademiks that's about to fight Lil Baby, and I'm seeing that the boxing match was true. I know we got a video queued up, but
because Aiden Ross is the one that's trying to put it on.
So like, you really think these guys are like they're gonna fight like a real boxing match? Like, and I know it's gonna be pay-per-view, like, but like what happens? Like,
bro, this shit is all fake, bro. For the Aiden Ross just put on a boxing match between Adam 22 and the nigga that fucked his wife.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw it on the internet. He got knocked out in like 22 seconds.
Bro, it's all bullshit, bro. Like he went in there and got knocked out because he was always gonna go in there and get knocked out, and he was never gonna throw a punch at that nigga, bro. Like This is all it's all trash, bro. So we looking at performances, niggas that's trying to act out reality shows on a daily basis, and that's all the more reason why DJ Academics don't need to be hollering about credibility, my nigga, because you're not a journalist, bro. You a nigga who live streams. That's what you a streamer and a YouTube video maker and a loud talker. But the thing about it is that when there was loud talking that happened, none of that loud talking happened when Vic Mensa was there.
Yeah.
And as much as we, you know what I'm saying, as much as we done talk shit about Vic Mensa's music like 7, 8 years ago, whenever we did it, the thing about it is Vic Mensa was there. He was present and ready for you to say the same things you have been saying in the War on Chirac videos, and none of that shit was said because it was pressure in the room. It was real pressure in the room. You know what I mean? Like, and have you ever seen a nigga? You've seen a nigga that when there's pressure in the room, that lets you know what a nigga is made of when there's pressure in the fucking room. And I don't even got really nothing against what Act be doing, like, because I already know this shit is all about money in the first place. So when you look at it from that perspective, you don't really what's the word I'm looking for? Hold no grudge against it. But it's all about money, but then you pretend it's not. But then when you get mad and you want to go at a nigga, you reveal the payola that was happening just to spite a nigga. Like, and it's all, like I said, it's performative garbage, bro. And like and the only thing that we really need to do, I'm starting to learn on a day by day basis to engage with hip hop is listen to the music, and when we listen and when we get done listening to whatever we listening to, disconnect from the whole thing, bro. Like listen to the music and then just flat out disconnect, because nothing else that's in the hip hop space currently other than the music is worth engaging with. The only thing that's worth engaging with is the artists themselves. You know, some artists are active on social media, like Tia Corinne. She responds to niggas who tweet her about her music, or people who tweet her about shit that she got going on. She live streams on Twitch, like playing games with her fans. That's different. I ain't talking about like that, but I'm talking about these niggas who get up on a live stream and be talking hip hop shit. Like, it's damn near not worth hearing, bro. Like, even like the Joe Budden podcast is getting there. Like, because some of the episodes I listened to is these motherfuckers were saying pure nonsense, bro. Like, and it was like so much bias was soaked into some of the stuff they was doing, especially back during the whole beef arc. So much bias was soaked into it that you couldn't. It was certain niggas up there that you could not get to say that Kendrick made a good song, bro. That light skinned nigga, you couldn't get him to acknowledge that Kendrick made a good song against Drake in that beef. So, like, what is we even doing this for? Like, I can acknowledge that Drake had good songs, bro. He just got ran over by better ones. That, like, it is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But you the shit it's boiled down to, it's just really boiled down to this shit is nothing. Like, this shit is a bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because if stories are to be believed, all the crashing out that DJ Academics did, and it's good to, it's cool for him to show a little bit of favoritism towards niggas he got a personal relationship with. Like, of course, you will always catch him handing out a glaze session for NBA YoungBoy. Like, not no doubt that's always gonna happen. And it's cool for him to do that. I know him, but bro, you up here talking about shit you don't know about. NBA YoungBoy, look at these niggas like bitches because he done been in a real shootout. And these other niggas ain't never done nothing. We ain't never heard about Lil Baby doing nothing. Bro, don't that sound like the fucking guy at the beginning of Love Sosa, bro, that Chief Keef put up there? Anybody talk sweet about Chief Keef, I'm beating their ass. No, he be with Lil Reese and shit. No, he got caught with a ratchet shooting at the police. Like, come on, bro. Like, a journalist ain't supposed to sound like that. So-called journalist, and that's the one thing I'll say about Rocky was wrong about. This nigga's not a fucking journalist, bro. He's a live streamer. He ain't a journalist and shouldn't be looked at like one. He's a live streamer, and if he knows something about some inside information about an artist, that's one thing. He's a live streamer. Artists know that now live streamers have power. Live streamers have big fan bases, and he might get some real information. He might get some real information that he can divulge. But he's also the nigga that said GNX was a fucking mixtape, bro. Like, this nigga don't, half the time he does not know what the fuck he's talking about. He said GNX was a mixtape and the real album was coming later. Where the real album at? Where it's already been 2 damn years and ain't no new album came out yet. That nigga did a sold out fucking world tour of GNX. Who the hell is doing world tours of mixtapes? Right. So again, like, it's the thing people need to realize is that, like, it's one thing to be entertained by him. Like, I just wouldn't take him serious. You know what I mean? You think he funny? Because he be saying some funny shit. If you like it, if you like the vibe he give off, you like how he crashes out after he gets drunk on Hennessy. Like, watch him. Like, we ain't here to police what nobody watch, but the nigga is not a credible source for certain things, in my opinion. Like, that's all it is to it, bro. And all that tough talk, bro, you don't get slapped across your face and then don't do nothing. Right. You better have a pistol to your head if you get slapped across your face and don't do nothing. Like, I can understand it if you just don't want to die that day and you let a nigga slap you. Or if you outnumbered. Like, I saw the video came back up today where Pop Smoke got slapped. But you damn well believe he ain't never forget that slap, and he beat the dog shit out that nigga when he caught him again. Like, he ain't never forget it. So, like, it's certain situations, but hell, niggas will crash out and lose their life over certain shit like that. You slap a nigga and you got a gun, you might have to pop him. So, like, nigga really just need to stick to streaming. Like, stick to streaming, stop trying to be a news source. Get up here and talk shit, have feuds with women, have feuds with rappers. That's what gets you the views, bro. Yeah, they put you was getting information from Drake Camp because they knew that you was gonna paint that nigga. You was gonna jump up and down during that beef like that nigga was putting out the next hit 'em up or the next ether. They knew that that's what you was gonna do. So yeah, they probably slid you some records to break. I believe that Drake told him that he needed to get home because the record was about to drop. I believe that happened. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really, everything else that niggas say I take with a grain of salt, especially if it's bought and paid for, you know. But man, you got really anything else to say about this retarded shit?
I don't. I don't really care too much about what X got going on with Lil Baby. If they fight, nah, I mean, it's gonna be all over the internet. But if the fight ever even makes it anywhere, it's gonna get views. I mean, a rapper fighting DJ Akademiks, it's gonna be a whole event. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's scripted, but I mean, whatever.
It might be. I wouldn't go that far to say that it would be scripted. I wouldn't go that far, but I would go far enough to say that it's fucking pointless and stupid, useless. Like we're not gonna. I mean, we might even get a decent fight out of it. Like when they talking, like DJ Academics is talking like he really don't like the niggas. So, but at the end of the day, what's the purpose of it besides for internet spectacle for like 20 minutes, if it even lasts that long? Nigga, the payola that you admitted to was still gonna be there after that shit is over with. Like this shit is so the landscape of hip hop is so dry. This is what you gotta niggas gotta resort to talking about. A fucking streamer and a rapper having beef with each other. Like this is how down bad this mainstream shit is. And it really just goes to uncover that this shit was garbage for a long ass time. It it's just that people won't looking at it that way. Like people was looking at it like, oh, this nigga is making a hot record. I don't give a fuck what else is going on. But what's the record's really that hot, bro? Like if you go back in retrospect and listen to some of this shit, bro, this shit all sound like it was pumped out of the same slop factory for half of it, my nigga. A lot of this shit, bro. A lot of this shit sound like it was pumped out of the same garbage dump and just put on the airways for niggas to listen to. Shit sucks, nigga. Like I've been the old nigga that's standing outside yelling at clouds about this shit. I've been the old nigga that's standing outside yelling at clouds about this shit. Niggas looked at me and said that I was wild. Like niggas like, yo man, you crazy, bro? You don't like Gunna? You know, Gunna is straight, but he won't never nothing to jump up and down about to me. He makes some decent songs, even some good to great ones at points. And nigga, you don't think that new what's that fucking Young Thug album, bro? That Young Thug album, what is it? So Much Fun? You don't think that shit is the no, bro. I think it got two good songs on it, maybe three or four. I don't know, but like that shit, I literally ain't never went back and listened to that shit again, bro. Like since it came out, like it's really the landscape of hip hop been trash for years, bro, and people is finally stopping accepting that bullshit. I don't know. Did we really accept it, bro? Was motherfuckers gaming the system to make it look like they was selling more records than they was really selling?
Bro, at this point, it sounds like they was just finessing the system.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, yeah, it might be. Because I definitely don't even, shit, I don't even know if we can damn point at something and say this is authentic anymore, right? That's the thing with rap, bro. Rap is always, rap was born, it was birthed with the idea that it was the most authentic music genre, bro. Hold on. Man, people just love music for the aesthetic now. It's all about if the music fits their curated lifestyle, which is bruh. Zay, from a person that's actually really out there putting in work, if you don't have to take it from us, take it from a person that's really out there putting in work, actually making music that's bucks the trend of this cookie cutter bullshit. That's the thing. The bad thing about this cookie cutter industry, bro, is that the people who really, for every 10 motherfuckers, 10 clones that they try to find of somebody, for every 10 clones, a person that really stand out, only one of them gets picked. The 10 clones, they get to put out something, they get to get a gold record, and then the one person that's really trying to bring something different to the table, one of them get picked for every 10 fucking cardboard cutouts that get picked. And this is like, Zay Astro is a real deal top tier talent musician, bro. That's really out here killing shit. That don't, when I say killing shit, I'm talking about you listen to the records, you listen to the albums, and you hear a vision. You don't hear somebody that woke up, wrote some shit down, and said, I can make some money off this and put it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem we're running into today. Like, I always say, I've been saying it, bro. Like, I hate, and this is some old man yelling at the cloud shit again, because I understand why they do it, bro. But this trend of rappers and streamers crossing over with each other, I hate that shit. I can't stand that shit, bro. But because the music done suffered behind that.
See, let's watch a little bit of this because it kind of blends in.
Huh? So boom, he said something.
What you're talking about, the streamers kind of meshing with the music, and I mean, I know Act ain't necessarily a music artist, but
he's a streamer.
This kind of still goes into it though, like.
I swear to God, right hand of God. I smack the shit out of you. I smack the shit out of right hand of God, bro. I smack the shit out of him.
You smack Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen. After I smack him, listen.
Yo, Lil Baby, eat a dick, nigga. I'm not even gonna address it. Lil Baby, you eat a dick, nigga. Because I don't know this nigga. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting that Lil Baby. Because I've been waiting for this. Nigga, I can't take it out on a nigga I don't know. Nigga, I'm up tens of millions of dollars, nigga. I'm taking it out on this boss, nigga. Yo, Lil Baby, if this is what you believe or he believe, both y'all niggas eat a dick, nigga. Whatever y'all niggas think, that's what it is. Both y'all niggas eat a dick. A nigga smack me? When? I'm gonna tell my story, but I just want his story to go off first, okay? I'm not gonna address him too much because I'm gonna show y'all later. Nigga, I holla at Baby about some shit, and Baby basically said it got nothing to do with him. Like, I'm gonna tell you that story, and that's what I'm saying. We gonna figure out there's two niggas in this, and y'all seen the title. Tyler and Lil Baby. Remember when I was talking about Tyler and that rape shit? I was trying to be like, man, neutral. I couldn't really be neutral. You know why? I really think there's two niggas I felt like backdoor me. I swear to God. And I never swear. See, I just did some shit I don't really never do. Lil Baby and that nigga Tyler. Tyler for sure. For sure. And I'm gonna show you how niggas is kind of whatever. But it's all good. I'm gonna get to it. But here's how this nigga's putting the story out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, and the only reason I wait for him to go public with this, because from now on into eternity, when I'm disrespecting Lil Baby, I want everybody to say, nah, Act not hating. He got every right to. This is the only reason why I never said nothing. I still bumped his music because me and him, we talked personally. I'm going to tell you everything I said with Baby. So when I'm even fucking with his music, some shit did happen. The dude lied about one thing, but you know, it's cool, whatever. Because nobody touched me. That's a fact. But you did swing. I ain't gonna lie. We're going to get to it. But I could fuck with his music afterwards because I talked to him and he said, nigga, that ain't got, yo, Act. We talk like let me get this off first. And then I'm only today, I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy. Because I can't beef with him. Let me tell you this, Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000.
I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans out.
Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000 for that last fucking album that dropped, nigga, and I had to like really be neutral and be nice. But I don't fuck with no nigga who think they could play with me like that. 30,000 is nothing.
Look,
but I'm glad this shit is out there.
K-Rich, pause.
Nigga, I'm still in Miami.
Straight up, just telling niggas that he took money to not talk shit about the album. 30,000 to not talk shit about the album. So why would we, whether you got slapped or not, why would anybody take anything you say about music seriously after this?
They can't.
See, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is a motherfucker who don't know how to be tactical, bro. It's a emotional nigga who's upset about something and they're just popping off at the mouth now. Because emotional niggas, what they do when things don't go their way, where they self-destruct and they say, fuck it. I'd rather, instead of letting this shit go on, instead of handling it tactfully, I'd rather blow this shit up and take everybody with me. That's what he do. Exactly. Look, you know what I'm saying? He's rather self-destruct and take everybody with him. And this is one of the reasons, like you said, why I hate the streamers and the rappers have crossed. Not streamers and rappers having like good relationships with each other. Like if they homies, that's one thing. But streamers and rappers meshing to the point to where they're beefing and stupid shit like that, bro, it leads to the dumbassery like this. Payola shit has never been authentic. Right. And the thing about it is, yes, radio stations have done it. At least they used to try to fucking hide it. This nigga got on the air. He probably had 20,000 people watching him. Depends on where he was streaming at. Told the whole audience that he took 30,000 not to criticize the album. When he been shitting on Lil Baby from the time Lil Baby name dropped him on that song until the present time with the previous album. And then this is the same motherfucker who will get up there and holler and scream at his audience about his credibility and that he'll burn an artist's career down, or he'll try to if they question his credibility. Nigga, you have none, bro. You got paid to not criticize the album of a nigga who you don't like. But the money shut your ass up. And it's only now that his cameraman or whoever this guy is to him is coming out saying he smacked you in the mouth that you talking about this. Because this video of him reacting to the album, pretending like he likes it, bruh. It's video of that, of him doing one of his opening night react streams, pretending like he likes the fucking album.
Because, baby, if you got a problem with me, nigga, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you, nigga, anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your pussy-ass assistant. Nigga, I'll squabble with you anytime. Nigga, you scrawny as fuck, nigga. You a drug addict, nigga. Stupid as fuck. What up? I've been on that, nigga. You DM me. You DM me where you at. I DM you where I'm gonna be at. You never showed me self trolling. Nigga, I will wash you anywhere, nigga. Facts. But we squashed it because Rod Wave is a mutual of ours. But don't fake squash it and say your pussy ass drawers holder to ever do nothing. So nigga, when I called you in the morning and I said, bro, you did that? And baby, you gotta respond to it. I'm gonna make this loud. You gotta respond to this. You're gonna either be pussy or you're gonna stand on it and say, I did backdoor that pussy ass thing. You thought we was cool? When I asked you in the morning, you know what you said? So the first thing I said, yo, bro, you know when a nigga came up to me, he said some 4PF shit. You know the first thing you said? Yo, act, chill, act, man, you on that police ass shit. You scared of this 4PF shit. Bet. Cool. I say, yo, nah, baby.
The right sponsorships to make this happen. Because he said he's down to box Akademiks for the right bag. Like, straight up, he said, I'll do it for the right money. Like, for the money, he'll do it. So
pause this shit. Anything with this fucking bozo right here involved in it is already flawed, bro. anything with this nigga involved in it. This nigga been a bozo bum ass nigga ever since he came on the scene, bro. He first, when he was popping off or whatever, his first controversy was him pulling a crypto scam on his own fucking audience, bro. Promoting some shit that he knew was gonna be pumped and dumped. He promoted it to his audience anyway and had them niggas going broke and said if you took financial advice from him, he was stupid anyway. He ain't no damn accountant or something like that. Which you are stupid if you took financial advice from him. But if you got some type of parasocial relationship with a streamer, the streamer already knows that you're stupid if you got a parasocial relationship with them. So anything with this fucking bum involved in it is already below board, in my opinion. Like, this nigga, man, you shouldn't be. That's what make me think this shit is all fakery, bro, because that nigga is involved, bro. I mean, not fakery like I don't think that they would do it. Fakery like, well, I wouldn't say fakery, I say fraudulent. That's what I mean, fraudulent. Because he's a fucking fraud. Anything to do with him is fraudulent, bro. I don't fuck with him at all. I would not. Bro, that nigga could come to me today and be like, yo, I want to collab with you. Not that he would. Man, I'd tell him to get the fuck out of my face. I'd rather stream to my 15 people, nigga. Beat it. Get your bitch ass on, nigga. I don't never want to be ever mentioned in the same sentence with you. You know what I mean? Like, I really can't stand that nigga, bro. What a pussy ass nigga. Talking all that shit and then gonna talk about calling the police when them Crips told you that you was gonna get skinned alive if you touched down in LA. All of a sudden you talking about calling the cops, bitch ass nigga. These niggas, you see what I'm saying? Them streamers and shit crossing over with rappers got these streaming niggas thinking they came from the same place these rappers came from. No, Akademiks is different. He came from Jamaica. But these niggas, Aiden Ross, nigga, you ain't never had your feet on the real concrete in your life. Nigga, you gonna come talking to real niggas like they don't give a fuck about your security. Them niggas will kill you and the security guards, bro. Like, nigga, you talking to a bunch of niggas who will crash out. And then all of a sudden you realize that shit was flawed. Y'all stop acting like y'all wouldn't do it for less. Man, I wouldn't do it for, bruh. My nigga, we got numerous fucking emails. Like, yeah, we are what we are now. That ain't where we started off being. Bro, we got numerous fucking emails from a major record label for doing something that they did not like. Bro, they got us kicked straight off of YouTube for 3 months. So we wouldn't do it for less. Like, we got numerous emails from a record label behind a nigga who was selling millions of records because we did something that they did not like. And them niggas went straight to YouTube, got us banned. So shut the fuck up. Like, we are where we are now. That's not where we was at years ago. Like, what did we do? We kept working our jobs, nigga, because we wouldn't do it for less. We didn't cry about the shit. It was what it was. To this day, them niggas claimed something from us last week that didn't even have no music in it. All because we went against them. But you know what it is? A person can have their opinion. Like, you have your opinion, my boy. But we went against one of the big dogs behind one of their artists. And we weren't even saying nothing disparaging about them. We just played the audio. That's all we did. And what happened after we played that audio, bruh?
We got shut down.
Exactly. Anyway, so we talking about some shit. We talking about it from a place of Not that we would have. Nobody is, bruh. We didn't have to get offered money to change our opinion, bruh. Before we ever would have been in the position to be offered money, we got banned, took out the algorithm and all of that for doing something that niggas asked us not to do. For doing something that we knew it was gonna happen if we did it, and we did it anyway. Bruh, like, that's it. And we getting copyright claims from a record label on streams that don't even have one single note of music in it to this day over something that happened years ago. So it ain't all about somebody walked up with a $30,000 check. Did you listen to what I just said? We got banned because the label didn't want what we put out. We could have said, all right, y'all don't want us to do it. We're going to get banned behind it. We're not going to do it. We could have easily said that. What did we do? We did it anyway. Anyway, moving on. Excuse me. Moving on. And anyway, on top of that, let's say that we got big, say we got offered some money to change our opinion. Not to say that we ever would. Are we the niggas out here hollering about our credibility, or is he the nigga hollering about his credibility? Answer me that. Again, is Akademiks the nigga out here hollering about his credibility? That nigga has tried to take artists' whole career apart for questioning his credibility. Exactly. We ain't say we was credible. Never said we was. We just niggas up here talking. And we've always said that's what we've been from the start. We ain't never claimed to be no fucking journalists. I mean, I definitely ain't claimed to be no journalist. Have you claimed to be a journalist?
Nah, but I think in this to kind of sum up the whole DJ Akademiks thing, and I think you said it perfectly. I don't think the rappers and the streamers should be mixing for beef. It's very unnecessary for streamers and rappers to be beefing. That's something that doesn't even have to happen.
Bruh, the nigga just said they paid him to not talk shit about Lil Baby's album.
I mean, wherever you see me, you could do whatever because I talked to him and he said, nigga, that ain't got, yo.
That's how he's not credible.
I'm even fucking with his music. Some shit did happen. The dude lied about one thing, but you know, it's cool, whatever. Because nobody touched me. That's a fact. But he did swing. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get to it. But I could fuck with his music afterwards because I talked to him and he said, nigga, that ain't got, yo, act. We talk like let me get this off first. And then I'm only today, I'm gonna tell you why I'm happy. Because I can't beef with him. Let me tell you this. Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000.
I smacked this nigga game. He left one of his mans out.
Lil Baby's team gave me $30,000 for that last fucking album that dropped, nigga. And I had to like really be neutral and be nice. But I don't fuck with no nigga who think they could play with me like that. 30,000 is nothing.
All right, go ahead and pause it. Pause it again. He just said he got paid $30,000 to not criticize the album. Now look at the albums before that, when he presumably didn't get paid the $30,000. And what did he do? He trashed them. Lil Baby sold over 100K. He said that nigga flopped for selling over 100K. Did he not? He did. That's how he's not credible. Because that nigga changed his opinion for money. And he claims to be a journalist. If he didn't claim to be a journalist, if he didn't claim to be credible, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's his own fucking words. Take it up with that nigga. And again, I'm not even mad at him for doing what he did. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. Do it. I still don't think streamers and rappers should be crossing over for beef. This shit, the music suffers for it, bruh. The music it suffers for this shit. I'm saying the music be trash because these niggas is worried about fucking streamers, bruh. Like. Say Cheese get paid, Shade Room get paid, major bloggers get paid to post, say shit, even if they don't want to. Bro, I think you ain't having all your synapses fire off, bro. I think you ain't having all your synapses. I think you having like you skipping a beat or two, my nigga. You talking about shit that ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with what we saying. Nigga, Say Cheese get paid, Shade Room get paid. Yes, we know this. They get paid to post shit. Akademiks gets paid to post shit. He's always said that. We ain't talking about niggas getting paid to post shit, my dude. We talking about a nigga getting paid to not criticize an album. Just two different things. Imagine, let's look at it this way. Say ESPN gets paid to post. Well, I don't want to put that on somebody. Like ESPN gets paid to talk about LeBron breaking the all-time scoring record. And then they get paid again to not talk about that nigga going 1 for 15 the next day. No, don't talk about that. Here goes some money. Here go $1 million. Don't talk about LeBron going 1 for 15. It's not all the same. It's not all the same. It's not all the same, bro. Again, a nigga is running out of shit to say when you give them two scenarios that's completely different and they say it's the same. Like a nigga getting paid to promote something and a nigga getting paid to not criticize something, to pretend like they like it, even though they don't. Do I think is not happening that for LeBron, for ESPN? I think ESPN is getting paid not to talk shit about certain people? Nigga, the stat line is there. If a nigga go 1 for 15, you can click right on the fucking game and see that they went 1 for 15. They ain't erasing that shit. What you talking about? But if you click on DJ Akademiks' review of the new Lil Baby album, that $30,000 changed his opinion to it's hot when he don't think it's hot. Which is what he just said. He had to be nice because he got 30K. The motherfucking box score on ESPN ain't being nice to you if you go 1 for 15. Them niggas is putting it on the website, are they not? But when this nigga pulled up Lil Baby album on this stream, what did he do? He glazed that shit because I saw the clip. And now he's saying today he glazed it because he got 30K. What are you talking about? I told you was skipping the beat, my nigga. You out here looking like a sandwich with no bread, bro. You just a pile of bologna. You incomplete tonight, my nigga. My bad. I mean, at the end of the day, truthfully, like we having a stream or whatever, so we talking. Either way, you taking money to do something, post review, ECT, you want to or not. If LeBron go 1 for 15, they gonna make 100 excuses that don't make sense. That's true. That's true. If he goes 1 for 15, you will have certain people that make 100 excuses that don't make sense. But at the end of the day, if you don't, at the end of the day, you can't spend 1 for 15. You can just look at the box score. That's still there. That's still there. The box score is still going to be there. And on top of that, the one thing I take issue with is you saying that they do it even if they don't want to. DJ Akademiks has flat out come out and said, unless he was lying before, that he done turned down money for niggas trying to get him. He said he done turned down money from Lil Baby team in particular in the past. He said he done turned down money for niggas trying to get him to big up certain artists. Said the money don't mean shit to him. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. So either he lying then or he lying now. Like, one of the two is happening.
Either way, that nigga
lying. And all I'm saying is be a streamer, my nigga. Don't be pretending like you some type of fucking credible source. You just a nigga who out here getting paid, which I don't take no issue with that. I don't care that he got $30,000. The nigga's pretending like he's some holier than thou nigga when he just like the rest of them. Mm-hmm. That's it. He just like any of these other niggas who either get paid or pay their way into, into doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if that's the way the game go, that's the way it go. But be true to what it is, bro. You a streamer. You're not a journalist. Or you a blogger, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what you are. You basically the front page of World Star Hip Hop. If a nigga go to World Star Hip Hop and give them whatever the appearance fee is, their song is getting up there. No niggas is not picking through that shit to see what's hot and what's not. You pay them, the song is on the page. And that's what it is. If you for sale, say it. The niggas be saying that he's not for sale all the time and then come out and say that he is for sale. Look, pull up the fucking this is what we can do to shut all this shit down. Bro, because it's a fucking clip of DJ Akademiks saying explicitly that his opinion is not for sale. Mm-hmm. He's not a whore. That's what he said. Something I'm paraphrasing. Discord. Man, if I can find that shit, bro, shit be. Because if you type that nigga name in, even if I put in the specific, everything is about him getting slapped.
That shit is popular right now.
Everything is about him getting slapped. Where is the? Let me see. Bro. Even though it's still about him getting slapped, bro. I don't really give a fuck about him getting slapped. Let me see something. Let me skip ahead in this shit real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna find a timestamp because it's in this.
Try to be
I got
you pussy, straight up. So let me tell you what I said to this thing. I said, bro, like, I spoke to Baby, right? Let me tell you when I spoke to Baby. And Rod Wave, I
Cover
love
that
you.
dead
We
air
got to go
for
to
me.
your concerts. If you lie on this, fuck you too. I'm on business. I will never let niggas lie on me like this.
Hold on a second.
When Baby was about to drop his album, they said I fucked his
All right, go to I'm about to send you a video on the Discord.
From QC, you know you called me.
Go to 6 minutes and 5 seconds of this video in the Discord right quick. Let's see. Shout out to the motherfucking melon. Shout out to the melon. We can agree to disagree.
Single time I have to talk about DJ Akademiks on this channel.
No, it's 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Pause the video. Pause it. Yeah, we can agree to disagree. Like, don't get me wrong. We don't take this stuff personally. Like, this is a live stream and you in the chat, so we gonna talk about it. But we appreciate you being in the chat. Don't get us wrong. We talking about it, so this ain't something that we take all that serious, but it is something that can be called out. Go ahead on and play the video.
Don't be posting that you feel like, yo, this is fire. Don't lie, gangster.
He's never ever paid me.
We don't do pay for play. Like, you can't buy my pain. I've always said the moment you can buy my pain, I don't matter. The moment you could buy my pain, I don't matter.
You literally told us to our faces and thought you were being cool. Why?
I mean, that's his words. That's his words. And then he talk about taking the 30 for his opinion to be bought. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's from the man himself. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we wish you the best also, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Black Panther shit. My brother, we wish you the best. My pro-black shit. So we appreciate you stopping by. But, again, we ain't journalists. Never claim to be. Never claim to be journalists. But I just don't. Bro, I'm going to be for real. I'll be for real. If I ever took money to say I like something I didn't like, niggas would know. I'm incapable of pretending like I like garbage. Bro, like, you would know I'm paid to fuck off immediately. You'd be like, hold on, bro. This is some bullshit. This nigga don't like that shit for real. You would know I'm paid off. Like, so I would immediately be caught. You know what I'm saying? Because I done sit up here and had to, in the days that we, in some of the times that we talked about music, bro, I done sit up here and had to say that I don't like shit by artists that I really fuck with, bro. Like, and I had to just flat out had to say that this shit was trash. I mean, I'm not saying the 30K issue, it's not about him taking the 30K. It's about him taking the 30K after saying shit like we just played. That's what I'm talking about. After talking about how he's the most credible nigga, he's the journalist, he's the number one hip hop outlet, you come to him. And after saying that he could never be bought and paid for, he came out, crashed out. Would rather, instead of handling it tactfully, said, fuck it, I'm a self-destruct and I'm taking everybody with me. And just flat out admitted that he is bought and paid for. That's what I'm saying. Taking the 30K is taking the 30K. If it's a nigga who ain't never made them type of statements and they take the 30K, It is what it is. Like you said, Say Cheese gets paid. Have you ever seen Say Cheese come out here and say that he's not gonna get paid? I haven't. I ain't never seen Say Cheese come out here and say he's not getting paid.
We done disconnected. Well,
I promise you, bro, I got to stop setting my fucking phone on the computer, bro. I put the phone on the computer. Every time I put the phone near the computer and sit it down, I sit it straight on top of the fucking Windows key. Or not the whatever the key is that auto locks the screen. That's where the shit lands, bro. Locked the screen, threw me straight out of the Discord, out on my ass. I had to climb back through the window to get back in the house.
Oh, that's crazy. Bro, I was
Crazy.
up there, the shit got silent. I looked up, that shit said disconnected. I said, damn.
Yeah, it be happening though. Let me get this phone the fuck out my face, bro. I don't even need it. But yeah, again, just to reiterate one more time, that's all I'm saying. Claiming that you that nigga who could never be bought, and then coming out here admitting that you was bought because you mad that a nigga slapped you or attempted to slap you. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just be who you are. Be the nigga who was going to get the money over anything. And be that. Like, I wouldn't accept 30,000 to say I like something that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If I listen to it and I genuinely don't like it, I wouldn't accept 30,000 to do that. But I probably would accept pay to do some other shit. If some niggas told me 30,000 to come host some fucking telethon or something, I'm in there. Like, but I'm not gonna pretend like I wouldn't do that though. No, I would. This is where it come in. This is where the you can believe me or you don't believe me. If a nigga was stupid enough to say I'm gonna pay you to review my album, I would take the money. But I would tell that nigga straight up, if I don't like it, I'm still gonna shit on it. And if you still want to pay me, that's your prerogative. Like, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, everybody don't like everything. And we knew that this nigga don't fuck with Lil Baby. I got more respect for him. I got more respect for the grudge he held against him because Lil Baby was shitted on him on an album than him saying that he couldn't be bought and then being bought. It's more gangster to me that when Lil Baby shitted on him on the album, and Lil Baby was one of his so-called favorite artists, that he turned all of that shit around and went on a hate campaign for like 3 years against everything that nigga did just because he shitted on him on an album. That nigga didn't just go on a hate campaign against the music. He was up there looking at the nigga interviews talking about how he can't read and all type of shit. Like that's, I got more respect for that than I do for him taking the money. And then again, it's not about him taking the money. It's about him saying that he would never take it, claiming to be this, that, and that, and then just, that all being bullshit. But anyway, we going around in circles at this point about the guy. Like, it is what it is. DJ Akademiks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bought and paid for it just like ASAP Rocky told his ass he was a week ago. And he swore to ASAP Rocky he wasn't too. But Rocky said something specific though. He said that he know Drake paid him to post certain shit. And he swore he didn't, but he probably did. If he did, I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
At this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't really got much else to say about the guy. I mean, whatever. Whatever, DJ Akademiks. They probably gonna fight. It's probably gonna make a good amount of money.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you this flat out. I'm surprised we stretched this bullshit out over an hour. We can be done with this now. We can be